welcome Cancer to Channel Future Tarot. Today we're going to do your twin flame reading for mid-January 2024 for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs of Cancer. Take the messages that resonate with you, claim them for yourself, toss the universe what does not. It's not meant for you, and that's okay. Check out your other placements, your Moon, Rising, Venus placements, the readings that go along with that to get some more guidance if you don't find it here. Remember, time and energy is fluent, so whenever you're directed to the reading is the right time for you. That being said, I am going to use a singing bowl as I do so, taking that deep breath in, exhaling whenever you feel so inclined to do so. It's going to help you just kind of prepare, release, and engage. All right, Cancer. So hold on. Let's get started. If you're new returning to the channel, welcome. So happy to have all of you. Thank you very much, like I said, for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting. It means so much to me to see the channel growing. I cannot express that enough, so thank you. Okay, Cancer. Let's get started. Peace, love, health, and wealth. All right, so coming into your meditation, catching an energy for your twin flame scenario. If you're not sure if you're in a twin flame relationship, I'm pretty sure if you're in one, you know. But throw the term into Google. I'll give you a description. But this is definitely for that. If you want to check out regular love readings, they came out earlier, or they will be coming out later in the month. So, all right, Cancer. So coming into it, I did draw some oracle cards to get your energies, and then in a second we will jump into the tarot for you and your person. Feel free to roll reverse. Don't force anything to pick. Okay. But coming into your energy, there was a sense of Cancer, of a lot of emotions, high running emotions. Now, 2024 astrologically is going to be very much a year of transition, and we're all gonna, across the collective, gonna feel it in terms of emotions. But the water signs are really gonna feel it, and I feel like this is a sense of you are really kind of if you've been resisting the transformation or resisting, accepting your feelings and making a move on them. This is kind of what I'm feeling for you. But you got this to Voyager's journey coming out here for you, and it is past life healing. Now, the twin flame journey, it often brings that period of intense feelings, connections, powerful moments. But there's a runner and a chaser, and your idea. The premise is to work each other through this lifetime, through the processes that we're meant here to learn. So it can often be a very tumultuous energy. So this makes total sense that your twin flame would often be kind of triggering that past life healing. That's what kind of comes in. The past life healing will often come in after you've been triggered by your twin flame energy. So then we get the butterfly, okay? And now butterfly is all about relationships, evolution, the next phase of your journey, as well as healing that inner child. This is transforming. Now, the coffin, we all know it is the end, right? It is bringing new beginnings to something, and growth, change, liberation, transition. And I feel like you and your partner are either going to be or currently in a separation. For more than one reason. We do have this retreat card coming out. It's time for you to disconnect. Maybe you and your partner did, or maybe you do need to, but there's a sense of kind of taking that step back away from the energies around you guys to work out your stuff. Then there's that, like I said, that separation card coming out. There is time apart from your partner is on the horizon. And then we got release your ex. So there could be someone's ex, or this could be relating to your twin flame energy. You needing to release that energy temporarily so that you guys are gonna, work through the next part of your journey, so you guys can come back, more transformed and ready to love in the right ways, right? And that's what, the twin flame energy is really all about. So let's check out, Cancer, what your energy for January 2024 is. Like I said, feel free to roll reverse. Don't force anything to fit, okay? If it's not your energy, it's not. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs of Cancer for twin flame energy for January 2024. For Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs of Cancer. All All right, we have the Three of Cups coming out. There's a celebration, happiness coming in. That is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, but that's all about accepting, and embracing the new beginnings that are coming your way. Look at that, the star. Hope is in the horizon. That's Aquarius energy for you. This is definitely a sense of moving on up. The Empress coming out, nurturing it. I love it. This is great energy. You are taking this transition with a grain of salt. The Three of Swords coming out, but don't be, it is in reverse, which is the best way to have the Three of Swords in my opinion, because it's removing the hurt. You're healing from the hurt, which is, reiterated in that past life healing. You're really working on it, and you've been going through it on an epic scale. Look at that, the Sun card comes out in reverse, because this just, the final stages of your healing before, the Sun card kind of turns upright and kind of makes your magical moments happen. The bottom of the deck is the Four of Cups, suggesting, yes, there is some disappointing, lingering energy here. And that could be the fact that you and your partner currently feel like, the spark, I feel like I keep hearing the spark's gone stagnant. Maybe feel like the passion's just not there. Something is kind of making you go back and forth in your head a bit, Cancer. Can I get more Cancer's partner's energy? We'll break this all down. Just let me get this. Cancer's twin flame energy for January. Okay, we have that Ten of Pentacles coming out in reverse. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, this is a sense of protection. They're trying to release that grip on, money or some sort of earthly matter. There's that Four of Cups. You're both feeling a sense of disappointment or reevaluation for your partner. Could be trying to reevaluate something. That is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. The Six of Cups out next to it in reverse. This is, nostalgia, joy. You're reflecting. You're looking back on that ex. You're doing a lot of reflecting, a lot of the past here, which may, serve its purpose, yes, but if you are doing it in a sense of, not for closure, and you're kind of lingering and holding it there, holding on to that hurt, it's not going to serve you. You got the Lovers, Gemini card coming out here. Attraction, you're definitely, you feel like you just want those, like the spark to just come back, the days of glory to come back. There's an obsessive energy with the Nine of Swords coming in as well. Bottom of the deck has the Queen of Swords in reverse, that very shrewd, calculated energy, that analytic kind of, but this is an energy that's a little bit not ripe yet, working on it. So again, something is being triggered by this twin flame. I feel like it is a sense of healing and understanding, yes, Cancer, but there's a sense here of, in your mind, you're struggling with, am I really ready to walk away? Can I really walk away? Can I really find something new? And, that's, yeah. So this Three of Cups coming out, this is your Mercury and Cancer card. And, I really want to say this is the card of the coven. The Witch is circled, that reflects to you your depths, your magic, your beauty here, Cancer. And I feel like this is basking in all the kind of love that you have to offer, and let this love be shared. This is an infinite expression, and you are definitely you're hopeful that you're going to have that person to share that with, and you will. And it, likely will be your twin flame, but even though it's not glorious or good in the moment, right? This is the sense of hope in this Aquarius, It's a comforting message that you've been waiting for. It's a reminder from the cosmos that this love, this experience, this path is sacred. Your sensuality, your sexual expression, your eroticism, they're all guiding you into the mysteries of the universe and into your purpose, right? The star is generally seen as the North Star, a guide, on the spiritual path. So again, this vulnerability allows you to just kind of surrender here to what your truest nature is and what is, wanting to be expressed here. And that is obvious by the Empress. The Empress could be a time of fertility. Some of you could be actually getting pregnant or giving birth at this time. If that's the case, then congratulations. But this is very much a Venus energy, and this is like, the promise of heart and pleasure. So this isn't just an expression of love, but it is love. So I feel like, those fertile moments when the desires and experiences you seek, Cancer, are at the edge of manifestation right now. This is a time of inner transformation and the joys that come with bringing something into the world, whether it's a creative project, a relationship with a child, or a new way of practicing. This is definitely indulge in whatever connects you to, those energies, right? Um, Move and make amends with anything that kind of left you stagnant or stuck. Releasing this Three of Swords is going to be so helpful for you right now, because this Three of Swords is literally keeping you, locked in into a state of, anxiety and ugly reflection. It's a Saturn and Libra card, but it is a positive omen in reverse. Like I said, you're moving through the pain into rebirth. You can integrate and learn from whatever you just experienced about being stuck in the story, and basking in that post-heartbreak, feeling. You're moving into post-heartbreak healing. And that's really what's going to help, move this Sun card into the positive and help you see where you couldn't see before, right? So, the Sun, even in reverse, is very positive. But it means like a little moment of darkness here, but like you're really going through it without knowing where you're going to end up. It can feel tough to see the positive, but the course of the Sun is still shining beyond the clouds here. So again, I feel like you're stuck in this moment of pain for part of you. Part of you wants to move on and see, but there's something that keeps you there, that reflection, that Six of Cups moments when you're looking back, a lot of you on the past. And doing it's the reflection game. Was it worth it? Did I learn a lot? Is this person right for me still? Do I still have all these You're doing all these questions, but I feel like they wouldn't have arisen in your head if you weren't focused on that. However, they did you wrong, maybe, in a sense. You know what I mean? Partners' energy is this Ten of Pentacles. Trying to protect their heart. It's an endings and beginnings card as well, because it's 10. So they're so close to finding, themselves and true love here. There's security issues that have to be resolved here. There's partners feeling, I gather, are very extremely vulnerable, maybe unprotected, maybe smothered a little bit by you or just other people. But the realities surrounding wealth, status, and influence are kind of becoming a burdensome obstacle. If they're not understanding, kindness and compromise, right? One or both of you may be a little bit too worried about what other people say or do, especially your relatives, about the situation for some of you. An inheritance could be delayed or disappointing. A prenuptial agreement, if somebody's family is encouraging one or both of you to sign that prenuptial agreement, I feel like it could cause some uncomfortable arguments. And again, focus on what you two want to do and leave the relatives out, okay? This Four of Cups is reevaluation. It's time to reevaluate, and that's what they're doing. And I feel like the old feelings may feel like they're no longer valid or valued. A fresh start is needed here. So I feel like, they're a little bit bored and dissatisfied with the status quo. Avoiding distractions, examining your heart, of hearts to gain some clarity here. So again, how they feel is most important right now. And I feel like if they're feeling bogged down, they're going to go into introspection to break out of the old unproductive patterns at this time. Again, forgiving each other and setting new goals will soothe those harsh or stress-producing communications between you and your partner at this time. But again, I feel like for some of you, a lot of reflection on this past. For both sides of you, and I feel like it may not always be the best parts of the past, right? So there is a childish behavior, conflicting attitudes, maybe about bringing up children into a relationship, maybe preventing this from moving to the next stage. A triggered nostalgic memory could be causing some difficulties here again. So dwelling on the past or that loss of innocence is definitely counterproductive. I feel like you or your person maybe may care about and have some anxiety about this relationship ahead. Maybe maybe you are pregnant. Maybe this is anxiety about the birth of this baby, and it's causing some heartache here. You're not taking enough time to just have fun. You need to balance work and play here, right? You need to find what turns you on, turns you in again. You're getting stuck in the life's details, right? And you need to get out of that. Do we get the Lover's card here? Get out, you know. This is an energy of, know that, I feel like you and your partner are feeling the same way in love. You're questioning whether to get, you know, keep going, or your advances will they be reciprocated if they're trying to be made. I feel like this isn't about, you know, don't get ahead of yourself. I feel like this shows the energy of a sincere, lasting relationship is right around the corner here. So be brave and follow your bliss, right? You have or will choose wisely with this card coming out. So this obsessive energy, now this could be obsessed about, you know, making it work, or just obsessed, you know, we're all a little obsessed in love, I feel like, obviously. But just time to confront and cope with obsession, you know, either yours or your person's, but fixating on a particular outcome is derailing this relationship by, you know, producing, you know, in you or your partner some boring patterns of thinking, some stagnance, thoughtlessness, cynicism, very overly judgmental nature as a result. So again, there's a disillusionment happening here about true love. If not dealt with, it can lead to compulsion and, you know, worse, right? So get some adequate sleep, try meditating, and reduce obsessing over endless doubts and fears here, okay? You know, this is actively going towards the, you know, steps of healing on both sides. Whether you guys do this apart or together, you're healing, you're doing it. Okay, so stop focusing on that so much. Focus on the healing and then see what comes. If you have to be like a butterfly, this is your moment to transform. You know, as hard as that may be. Until next time, namaste.